Hello everyone. Today we will discuss about the AWS IAM permission boundaries and granular IAM access. Like when to use, what does that mean, and all these things in the details. So exactly what is the AWS IAM granular like access? Why we need this? Okay, in a real time, let's suppose I have an AWS account and we would need to provide for some users so they can view CloudWatch matrices in working load. They can view the all easy to read only access. Okay, and some of the user need to update some IAM related things. They can view the IAM users and IAM roles. So that is called day-to-day use. So we can create IAM user and we can provide the respective custom policies. Okay. So that is called day-to-day use. Granular IAM policies is needed. But main thing is that permission boundaries. When to use it, what does that mean? So let me clear. I have already created a one playlist in my channel. If you can go in my playlist, so we do have a AWS IAM beginner to production that is completely based on hands-on video. It's a technical writing the policies and all these things, how to provide and all, right? There is 3 to 4 videos, 3 videos inside this. So you can go through. So let's come to our point, like what is permission boundaries? Permission boundaries, basically we can define what maximum we can do. Let's suppose if a user has some set of the permissions, right, to perform some action over the AWS cloud. Let's suppose a user want to build the infrastructure. He needs to deploy AWS Kubernetes. He needs to deploy some S3 buckets and some other actions, right? So if you are using as a user, so you can provide some set of the permissions inside the permission boundaries. Okay, so let's suppose EKS cluster admin policies. Yes, some admin roles. Yes, some privileged roles. Right? Let's suppose if you are going to create a AWS EKS cluster. Okay, so you can provide permission boundaries. Okay, EKS cluster admin policies. So if you are going to deploy EKS cluster, they need some EC2 access, they need some auto scaling access, they need some load balancer access. Okay, so in these scenarios we can define permission boundaries, right, to a specific user, a specific IAM roles, we can say. And I would say like it's a IAM roles, right? I will show you just for your understanding. Let's suppose we have some admin access roles. Okay, so here it comes, right? We have assigned these type of the policies, but inside this permission boundary, if you can allow, so whatever the permissions you can select, yeah, you can create custom from your end, right? And some AWS manage, so that is the max. It has a access over the role can do the max. Okay, so when to use permission boundaries, I told you the AWS EKS, right? Role need to be selected. Yeah, service roles we can give the maximum permissions. Okay, service roles and service users, right? Let's suppose one user need to assume one roles has a maximum permissions. Okay, so we can give the permission to them, right? So I am roles, so we can perform. Okay, and the main thing, it's like a administrative task, I would say, preventing privileged escalations, right, in terms of the service users and all, right? So we can provide permission boundaries, but in a layman, in the production scenarios, We can provide for IAM roles which need to be provided to the your managed service. I would say AWS EKS scenario. So you can create a role for AWS EKS and then provide. So whatever the internal services will use to provision, okay, yeah, to access other services in regard to the AWS EKS cluster provision. So we can use permission boundaries, but as simple as that, granular access for daily use, day-to-day use, you just need to log in, just check the some set of the things and all, right? Okay, so we can do this. If you like this video, if you want to explore AWS IAM, so just go through AWS IAM permission, AWS IAM my playlist. I had a complete 2-3 videos, like hands-on videos, so you can go through. Thank you. Thanks for watching.